her birthday or some shit.
Hey,
Libras.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So
Let's run.
We gotta do the cheers again.
Yeah, definitely. 100. It's a take 2.
Take 2 on that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Cheers.
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 To the THC
Salud,
community.
dinero y
Cheers.
amor, porque belleza sobra.
To the THC community.
My bad. That's health, money, health, wealth, and love. Because beauty is in abundance, right?
That's what's up.
You already know what
That's
it
the
is, man.
cheers.
You be the underboss, the apex. My partner Hurricane Joe Easy in the building. Fuego Talk is back with some very, very special invited guests. We got the one and only Krista motherfucking Jones.
Thank you, guys.
And Henry, right?
Henry.
from Weed Seeds in the building, y'all. Yes,
Hey.
this is a very special episode of Fuego, because this is like a THC infused episode. We got THC crew, Sauce Kings. We got THC Grows, right?
Yeah.
And
And
Weed
Weed
Seeds.
Seeds.
So it's like a
Hey.
big time collaboration here. Shout out to the Highly Connected app as well, right?
Yep.
Where all the dopest people in the space come together
Yes, sir.
and vibe. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
man. So it's a pleasure to have y'all. Thank you for coming through, y'all.
Appreciate you having us.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Can we let's get into it real quick, because Fuego Talk is just about getting into it right away. So let's give everybody a little bit of background on what you got going on with the THC Grows. Yeah. Let's talk about THC Grows first, and then,
And then
the Highly Connected
we'll
app,
slap
you know
it
what
back over to
And,
the
yeah, we'll bring
Weed
it-
Seed.
Oh yeah, no, I got so the THC Girls is a brand I created about a decade ago as I was building my career in the cultivation side. I heard a lot of the industry pitfalls, they couldn't sell product, and really I just started putting 2 and 2 together. Straight out of high school, I was, in the mix, and so
Nice.
authentically, organically becoming an influencer, brand ambassador, what it is today, just doing that from the very beginning. So. Once I took, I understood the consumer base, right? I understood what was needed,
Yes.
and just understood that was needed to fill a void in the industry. Right. So, started the THC Girls, and then as I continued to understand the community, the industry, I launched the Highly Connected app.
Yes.
And so, just really cultivating a community in an area that we could ping pong and balance, things and movement off of each other in order to compete with the things that are going on today in this space.
On the outside world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I feel
we
you.
stay highly connected together, and we, put that energy and the effort in the space so we could have that production go rapid, because it's a crazy world, So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, we're from the era, like I said, we're from that era where this was all taboo, right? And it's kind of like now it's become mainstream.
right.
So it's like you got
really
like these
mainstream.
corporate people even trying to get involved, right? And
Yeah, you
take
gotta be
over
ready.
this place,
Take
right?
over, yeah.
Yeah. So I like what you guys are doing and kind of keeping it, with the
Yeah.
grassroots people, connecting all the
The
you know,
dots.
yeah, the real movers and shakers that really started stuff from the bottom. So,
Definitely.
Henry,
That's what's
let's talk
up.
a little bit about Weed Seeds, man. Let them know a
Talk
little bit of
about it.
background.
Absolutely.
What you got going on? Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, talk about it.
Well, actually, first of all, I brought you guys some
Some
goodies. A
goodies.
good,
Hey.
a good bag over here, and
Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh man. Oh wow.
you already
You know what? He's
you
a
already know
smart
what
guy.
time it is.
Yeah. He's a smart guy. He's
I
a smart
forgot.
guy.
That's how.
Yeah. You know what?
Time out.
He's a smart guy.
I'm trying to figure this out. How
Yeah.
did the gentleman make the show? How in the world the gentleman made this show?
He said he came bearing gifts. What
Came
can I say?
bearing gifts.
I couldn't turn him down. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Broke through all barriers. He broke through all barriers. So when your company's worth $1 billion, you'll be on the show.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Yeah, man. Shouts to Henry being the first. You popped the cherry, man. You're the
The
first.
first male.
first
We're
male
proud
on
of
the
you,
show.
Very
bro.
honored in the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
First male guest.
Yes.
To be
Yeah.
many of more
Yes.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we've
More.
been really
Thank you.
focused on my partner's
On
been
women,
focused on
yes.
empowering the women and really giving the
Absolutely.
women a platform to shine, because women are winning.
Yes.
You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
So
Yeah, and
He's
actually
heavy on
something
that.
that Krista didn't mention, she's also a part of the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce.
Another one.
And Weed Seeds has also been blessed with the Highly Connected app, because we were able to connect. We've been able to connect with a lot of great people in the industry, like you said,
Yeah.
trailblazers and grassroots
Right.
people.
absolutely.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, we're the ones. Like I said, my partner's been an advocate as well as myself for 3 decades plus already. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For this whole, the whole space, THC and everything else.
Legends before legends.
Legends.
Like so
Absolutely.
we like to say to everybody, I was doing it when you wasn't even born. This is just the truth.
It's that. Yeah.
And I'm still
Exactly.
19, by the way.
He looks like a kid when he shaves. He looks like a kid.
Yeah.
So
So
this is
Weed
awesome.
Teas, it's an online marketplace where dispensaries and brands can showcase what they have and they create their own section within Weed Teas. And we're not gonna say it in the show, but you can basically you can go get your stuff.
So it's kind of like you mentioned like. Right?
Yeah,
Cannabis,
it's like the Amazon of
No, what was it? The Amazon. My
the
bad. What did I
Amazon.
say?
Yeah, the Amazon.
My bad. Did I say
Weed
that?
Teas,
I said the
yeah.
wrong
Weed
word.
Teas is like
I
the
s-
Amazon.
Right.
Actually, Time Magazine said that about us
Right.
in an article recently.
Wow.
Wow,
And,
already
and-
popping with time?
Shouts to Time
Damn,
Magazine.
okay, it's
Yeah.
really popping. I was about
Big
to say,
time.
do
Yeah.
you have a jingle? Do you have a jingle or commercial? I mean, you have a commercial, but
need
do you have
that.
a
We need
jingle?
that.
You know
We
what's
can
crazy?
produce that
I
for
see
you.
it already. I
Well,
see it.
make it
yeah,
happen.
it's-
We can make it happen
We
for
gotta,
you.
we gotta make something happen.
We got you.
Wait.
We'll make it happen.
I got it
It's
already.
you can feel it that
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are asking for it,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
reason why is also because on 2021 we launched what's called Weed Teas Mobile,
Great,
and it's the
great.
mobile trucks that we started a whole new industry down here in Miami.
Yeah.
We started the whole Weed Teas mobile trucks
Movement, yeah.
and a movement. Now
I think
we're,
like I was saying it before. I think
Yeah.
I think the Weed
The
Teas truck
videos,
actually made
yeah.
a cameo in Salazar's latest video with the Southern Grammar
Yeah,
Boys.
it
Shouts
did,
to my
it
brother
did.
Gold and Keith Swagger.
Swag, yeah.
Yeah, what was the song called? Streets
Uh,
Watching or
Watching,
something, right?
yeah,
Streets
yeah.
Watching.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
the Weed
yeah,
Weed
yeah.
Teas truck comes out of it, man.
And the Weed
Shouts
Teas
to
truck,
Sal, man. Shouts to my brother Salazar at Tabaquero.
well,
But yeah, man.
thank you
Dope.
for the shout out.
Yeah, you guys got a nice little cameo.
Free
in there.
promo. is
Yeah.
in there,
Yeah. Hey, it's all love, man.
It's
Look,
it's
it all connect.
It's
Comes
a
back
tool.
around. Look,
And-
we're here now.
Exactly.
Now we're gonna do the theme song for him.
Now
Yeah.
we're gonna do the
It's gonna
theme song.
come back.
It's
got it.
Full.
I see it.
And we need
Yeah,
it. And you
full
know why?
circle.
Yeah, it's
Organic.
now it's
Organic.
become such an
Organically, right?
iconic part
Beautiful.
of Wynwood.
Yeah.
The
It's
Weed
right.
Teas mobile truck becomes
Right.
such an iconic part of Wynwood.
It's almost like a
and-
landmark.
Can I-
You
can
know
I-
what I'm saying?
can
You're
I
like,
say
oh, there it
something?
goes.
Yeah.
Watch this. Can I say something?
Yeah.
We know we've been here for a long time, so we know. Like on South Beach, the cops would harass you. Like,
Yeah.
and it's still going on South Beach. But what I'm saying is, in Wynwood, it's accepted to smoke cannabis outside.
Right.
And now it's even
And in the
accepted to
clubs.
drink outside. Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
club's one thing, but outside with everybody.
Yeah.
So now that's cool in Wynwood. That's the culture, and
Exactly.
you carry drinks outdoors now. So
Yeah.
it's like it goes hand in hand. And there's
Yes.
you see, there's no problems in Wynwood, only in South Beach.
Right.
In South Beach, you
Right.
die. In Wynwood, we party.
Well,
You get-
there's a-
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but it's true. You
but
get
it's
me?
true,
Like,
and my
the
locals
people-
know it
yeah,
now.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
what ended up happening is, Weed Teas brought that vibe, and everybody just looks at the Weed Teas truck. They look us up on the app. They see they're trying to see where is
Where
that.
is
They
that?
pull
Yeah,
up on
yeah,
it, and they find our vending machines, the stores. So everything that that we represent a movement. Making it normal,
Yeah.
normalizing it. It's stop criminalizing it and normalize it already. That's what
Right.
Weed Teas represents.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bringing it to your fingertips. Just making it normal.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. That's like the wave, man. I think that's the direction. That's where we're headed, and especially with the highly connected app.
But
I think
I
that's
see
definitely
the
like the
commercial.
future.
Let me, my ideas run fast. Watch the commercial.
Yeah, this guy's a visionary.
You can't do two kids, but if you could do two kids, imagine one kid opens up the lunchbox and says, "Guess what I got? Weed Teas," and that's it. The logo
You
show.
can't do
But you have to do it with
underage
adults.
kids.
You can do it with
It's gotta
adults.
be
You
some
gotta
college
do it.
students.
We
It's
gotta
gotta be some
lunchbox.
college students.
Or even adults going
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
going
like
on their
my
lunch
lunchbox.
Some
on
college,
lunchbox,
yeah, some college
right?
students or some
Yeah.
adults. Yeah.
Because
That'll work.
here's
And you can do it with girls too. Like they pull out something Weed Teas,
Yeah.
like Weed Teas,
Yeah.
and that's the
Yep.
el tri,
That's the ring
Yeah,
to it.
and there needs a jingle.
I see the wheels turning.
Hey, no,
Yeah,
this
there
guy-
needs
hey,
a jingle.
This guy needs to be your marketing
There
director.
needs
This
a
guy's the
jingle.
best right here.
He's
There
got the
needs to be a
wheels
jingle.
turning.
Marketing chief right here.
It
He's a
works like
beast.
that. Think about all the commercials that
Yeah.
you see right now on TV.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have a
Yeah.
jingle or melody, it will
Yeah.
not stick.
Yeah.
Think about it.
All right, stop.
Flat.
Come on, you're giving him
Stop.
too many
I know,
jewels.
stop.
This This is part of the
I
course.
gotta-
We're gonna be
sorry,
launching an
sorry.
online course
Sorry.
hosted by
Mastermind
the,
Cats.
yeah the Miami Dante Ross. He's like the business guru
Sorry.
of my
gonna
team.
have
So
a
I
masterclass.
can't have him give
I
away all
calm
the
myself
sauce.
down, yeah. Go ahead.
He likes to give it away. He likes to give it away.
Because I
Just-
like to see
He
people
likes
work.
to just bless everybody.
I want
and
to see
go,
people work.
go.
I'm a hard worker,
But
so I know.
it's hard
Yeah.
because nobody works.
Here's
You
the
guys
thing.
understand that
You know,
too. So.
Yeah, Krista.
It's difficult.
I ever since I've known Krista, you know, she's always working.
Yeah,
Right.
she's a battery.
And,
I know.
And she can say
Say
the
vouch
same
for
for
you,
me,
exactly.
because it's like-minded people attract each
Right.
other.
Yeah, the
and
energy.
hardworking
Yeah.
people
Right.
know who's hardworking
Yeah,
too.
and we know
You
the
what I
Like
mean?
you said,
fluffies.
I
real
get-
recognize real.
Yeah,
Right?
We call
That's
them
what
the
it's all
fluffies.
about.
Exactly.
You know the
Because-
fluffies, the people that don't work. We call them the fluffies because you can't
Yes.
sell nothing. You know that you're
Yes.
selling fluff. You're
Mr.
selling
Fluff
air.
a lot.
You can't
And they go
sell
out
it.
there and they're all talk, but at the end of the day,
It's
they
fluff.
can't make a
You
sale.
can't make a sale.
You can't close it.
Very
You know,
true.
it's
Very
and
true.
shout outs to all the mothers, because I got my hard work ethic from my mom.
Not beautiful. Me too.
Yeah.
There you go,
Thanks,
mama.
Rex.
Yeah, all the mothers.
Mama.
Shout outs to all
Shout
the
out to the
mothers.
mamas. Shouts to the mamas. Yeah, nowadays the dads,
Definitely.
we've just been reduced to fun
Fun
uncles.
uncles.
Yeah, shout to the fun uncles.
Hashtag
Shout
fun
to the
uncles
fun
crew.
uncles.
We
Hey,
show up on Tuesdays
Salute
and
to the
Saturdays.
good dad gang, you know,
Yo.
but they want to say we're fun uncles. But hey, man, we still love and we still provide and we're still there.
Oh,
man.
that's what's
you
up.
know?
Yeah,
But the moms are definitely special, man. I believe it's a good thing to have a balance.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nowadays, I feel like it's kind of hard. Like a lot of the guys are kind of slacking, and the moms do have to take on that role.
It's a whole
So like my
different
partner
structure
says,
now.
the women are winning. You know, Like
Women
the
are women.
winning. The
That's
women
exactly.
are all got businesses. They're making $200,000-300,000 a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
They're
you
on
know,
the go.
the guys are all working a job. They're kind of
Playing
like, "Ah,"
PlayStation
you know?
still,
Playing
like
PlayStation.
playing
Right?
video
That's the
games.
thing
crazy.
with,
Yeah.
with,
Yeah,
with
it's kinda
guys
crazy.
nowadays. You know,
You know,
it's
for
like,
the most part though, there's a
for the
small
most
percentage
part,
that are on their
because
grind.
because
you know?
and I'm a guy, and I'm gonna say this. The thing is that there's a guy always has to be an alpha guy, right? Because
Yes.
a guy,
Absolutely.
but a lot of guys have slacked on that.
Mhm.
You know, so a lot of people will call them betas and stuff. But the thing is that the bottom reality is, as a guy, you slacked.
Yep.
You slacked,
Mhm.
right? Like my mom was a single mother.
Yep.
You know, she raised me as a
Push.
single mother,
Mhm.
right? So she was my mom and my dad.
Congrats.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's
and,
tough.
and but that's why. So the beauty of with women is, like,
I tell you how easy it is. They show up to work every day.
show up,
That's it, brother.
you know what?
That's it, brother.
Yeah.
They show up if they see they show up where they see slacking, and if a guy is slacking, women are
Pow,
women.
pow, yeah.
Women are winning.
Yeah. No, we know.
Facts. No, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We
you're
know.
right.
They can't
You're
take
right.
a day
We
off.
just we've had the pleasure of having a multitude of women already. Like it's been a lot. Yeah, we've had a lot of guests, and it's beautiful. They're beautiful individuals, and they all have their heads on straight, and they're all focused, and they're all driven, and they're all ambitious, and it's a beautiful thing to see. You know what I mean? And then
That's what's
you see a lot of your own people, and then they don't want to work that way. Your own guys. And
Like they don't want to push themselves.
Yeah.
You know, we have friends like that. Everyone has a few friends or
So-
people we know, even close in the family.
So
You know, we have family members too that might not want to push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
it's a sad
It-
thing.
It's
What
hard.
were you gonna say?
Nah, it's hard.
a
It's
sad
hard.
thing.
You know
how
what
do you keep yourself inspired to keep pushing?
Really, it's it's not so easy. I think it's tougher than like I don't think enough people speak about it. You know, for sure.
Yeah.
But it is tough to keep yourself motivated and that at least at that high energy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I think regardless of who you are, what you look like, what you do, I think if you could stay in good spirit about what you are doing, then you're winning.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah,
Like if you're moving forward and you can stay in good spirit about it, and like shit ain't, you're not gonna die tomorrow, right? Like
health is
then
good.
you're winning,
Health is
right?
good. Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
Absolutely.
But-
Health is very important.
Yeah. I think it's all around tough right now. I hear it from high and low because we pivot ourselves in between the space where it's like
pockets. It's the highs and the lows of the valleys.
Yeah,
We
you
know. We know.
Yeah, and so it's really, to see, and I think one thing with moms and a lot of moms in cannabis specifically, them coming forward to say, okay, we use and we consume is is making a heavy impact on sales,
Right.
economics in the space, so whether or not you are a mom,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like that's something to identify because it's enabling your company to thrive. So depending on who it is and how you produce and if you're the Jordans of the company, but so it's a weird dynamic right now to see who's participating and who's contributing and who's just absorbing and who's not.
Yeah, the 4 sales. You already said it.
Yeah,
She broke
right.
it down. That's how the credit cards look at you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not spending no money. You're at a high interest, or you pay every month, and then there's people like some people have no balance, and they don't like those because you're not spending.
Right.
That's the type of consumers you just said. You just broke it down. So, no, I was gonna say when you were saying how you find inspiration. My friend's dad, he's an accountant. He always tells me like, whatever you do in life, just try to fall forward. Fall forward. Whatever you do, don't.
Fail forward fast.
Yeah. Oh no! I tell everybody, hurry up and fail. Because you're not gonna win without you failing. And people look at me like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "You don't know nothing."
And if you fail, just keep.
You gotta go. If that's
fast.
what you want to do, remember, if that's what you want to do. A lot of people can't.
People get it twisted because they think that an L is a loss. It's really
It's a lesson. Yeah. The
Those
speed
L's are
bumps.
lessons,
Watch
yes.
this, the speed
Those are
bumps.
all
If you know how
lessons.
many speed bumps I go out throughout my day, you'll be like, I don't even want to live your life. And it's nothing for me. I'm like, but it's the speed bumps that I tell everybody. So like my friend used to say, remember, you're not gonna do everything in one day. Don't go crazy. So whatever you don't do, then tomorrow it gets done, or the next day it gets, and then that day you catch up with everything. And now you can rest again, But
Exactly.
you know what it feels like when all the pressure's on your shoulders. I gotta get extra work. Why? Because we've been slacking. That's the only way that happens. So we know it's human effort. Like, okay, yeah, I gotta work a little bit more. Like right now, I'm ready to reshuffle. Like I told my girl, I'm like, well, the only way I'm gonna get up is to grab my cards again and throw them back on the table. I gotta cash in and cash out. That's how this works. It's a transition. I was just telling the other studio, my friend just did like 4 million and turned it into 7 million in 6 years. But it took 6 years.
Wow.
Now you grab that 7, pop, put away 2, and you throw 5 back in. That's just the game. You know what I mean? So that I'm like, I gotta come back in again. Okay, damn. You thought it was safe. I get you. Okay, but like a last little run, So you make sure even your money is good right now, because we know how to flip money. Some people need investors, but we definitely know how to flip our own money.
Absolutely.
Invest that work. Invest that hustle.
That boy.
We know.
He on his grind right now.
No, right? Because I'm happy,
Keep cooking.
man. You know already. I tell my girl, I'm like, I'm ready to buy a Ferrari because as soon as I pull up in the Ferrari, you know what that does. I don't got to speak. It already speaks for you. Just things like that. We understand. That's what it does. That's what I mean about having a tool. That's why I'll use that tool.
Yeah.
Not because, oh my God, look at me. No, yeah.
Strategy.
Yes, positioning.
Absolutely. Speaking of positioning and strategizing, I know you mentioned something about Weedsy's got a collaboration going on with Big Snoop Dogg.
That's right.
Uncle Snoop Dogg, the big Snoop Dogg, the big homie.
Snoop Dogg.
Shouts to Cuz, shouts to the West Coast, man. In the building, man.
So
That's dope, man.
yeah, so we
So let's talk a little bit about that.
Our partners in crime called Hempaco. With them we did a joint
I
venture
know who they are.
with
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
I know the logo already.
And
I know about the logo.
yeah, so our joint venture with Snoop Dogg, we created his new dog treats, but they're not dog treats.
Yeah, you get it.
They're dog treats for the doggy.
Yeah. Real treats. Real treats.
That's what's up.
So what we did is his first drop is a gummy line, and then after that he's gonna drop a bunch of different products.
Nice.
And Weed Teas is gonna retail it and distribute it to the masses.
Yeah.
That's dope.
He was there. I remember Snoop was
Congratulations.
there.
Thank you.
Snoop is always there. At
Snoop
the
is always
MJ
where?
Biz. At the MJ Biz.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of
yeah.
basketball
Always at
players
the
too. Mike
conventions,
Tyson. I remember I'm like, oh my God, yeah. It's
Well,
like,
Tyson's
Yeah.
big
It's a
on
normal.
Tyson's ranch.
Tyson's got the earlobes
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, he's got the Holyfield ears.
The Holyfield ears. He's got
He's
a lot
killing
coming
it,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Montana family, like Joe Montana family invested into it. There's so many people. I'm like, oh my God,
the
dude.
space is crazy.
I mean,
right now.
Isn't Woody Harrelson?
Yeah,
but
still, yeah,
Everybody's
that's like
jumping in now.
Yeah.
everybody. Yep.
Everybody, man. It's just it's just lucrative as hell. So it's like, why not? So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy how mainstream it's become and how, you know what I mean? From how taboo it was to how
It's
accepted it is
normalized.
now.
It's
how
normalized.
very
It's
normalized, right? And at the same time, like it's crazy because I feel like now it's like a new It's almost like a new way for like the system to make money, right?
The
Like they pull you
taxes.
over, they give
Taxes,
you DUIs
yeah.
now for being like,
Oh, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
watch
yeah.
out.
Right?
They'll get you.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's so
That-
crazy, bro.
Bro.
Like even like on the like cruise ships now, like they're
Oh,
like they don't let
that's
you
a
burn.
fine.
They'll
That's
catch
a
you
fine.
burning the joint.
Yeah.
They'll arrest you. Like they'll
that's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
The cruise ships on the
Crazy, yeah.
water. You
'Cause
gotta
it's
be careful.
maritime law.
That's a different
So
charge.
then you think, oh no, I got a
Yeah.
card. They're like, no, that
Nah.
law
I
don't
don't
apply
work
out
here,
here. This
papa.
maritime law.
Yeah.
So it's crazy what's going on right now.
You gotta know. You gotta know your game
Yeah.
and read your rules. You gotta
Yeah.
do your knowledge before
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
out
yeah.
into the field. That's simple.
Yes.
You really gotta
Absolutely.
know. I mean, even as the
Take
like as
notes,
a city,
children. Take notes.
Yeah, you can't
These are all
go. You
jewels
can't
right
come.
here, yeah.
You can't come back from Colombia with a kilo of cocaine on the plane. What's the matter with you?
You wildin', son.
You know, there's rules. You know.
That's
Go ahead.
crazy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I got
Nah,
carried
but,
away.
Go ahead.
You know, as the cities evolved and mature, you're seeing more and more rules.
Yeah.
And, like, that's
you
the-
know already.
Yeah.
You see,
You
you
know.
said it. Go ahead.
Smoking
Wow.
smoking a joint in the park in Colorado, and the cops will roll up on you. They'll,
Right.
you know, and they'll give you
Because
a
you're not
ticket.
supposed to
Yeah,
burn
'cause-
in public places.
Right.
Yeah.
So now when they implement the rules, everything changes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and so as you see everybody coming online, they're celebrating, they're excited,
Right.
but it's
They're not
because the
knowing
rules
that,
aren't
yeah.
there yet. Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
back
We
like
know.
10 years ago in
Listen,
Cali,
I'll
we
break
used to
it
just
down.
burn on
Watch
the
this.
street, burn anywhere in the parking lot, like, and it was all good.
Yeah.
Watch this. You
But now
remember
they're like getting strict about it, right?
in The Godfather? Remember, they were smoking in Congress. Remember,
Right.
they were smoking inside of Congress.
Yeah.
Well, you can't smoke inside a public place.
No,
Right.
I
Used
know.
to be, remember we would fly to not
Back in the
him.
day, yeah,
we
on the
fly to
planes,
Colombia,
too.
yeah, in the back.
be smoking on the
Rolls
planes,
it's funny.
yeah.
You smoke now, you can't smoke. Same thing. And like in West Virginia, they have a room in certain restaurants where you go in and smoke because they have like the facilities.
The,
so
ve-
that
the
people won't-
ventilation.
Yeah, it won't go out because when it gets cold, you know. But that's what it is. It's gonna be, you know, the stat.
And now you're gonna pay for it. Now you're
Yeah.
gonna have private membership,
Mhm.
and now it's gonna be only a certain demographic that can
cater
access
to
those.
that.
can
Exactly.
access
We
it.
know.
Yeah.
We know how it
Wow.
works. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It almost
real.
becomes like a class thing, right?
Oh,
yeah,
definitely,
exactly.
definitely.
Yes, 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 yes.
100%.
Yes.
I mean, it is what it is. This is the system we're in, right?
Yeah.
Capitalism, right?
Taxation without representation.
Right. Well, I mean, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on right now, man. What's up? What do you guys think about the current administration and the?
How do you see this? Go ahead, talk to us.
Yeah, how do you
Fuego
guys see
Talk.
it? Yeah, from your perspective, we want to get your take on things.
I see a lot of dispensaries coming up here in Miami.
Yeah.
Right, a lot of dispensaries that have names on the West Coast. I've literally talked to somebody, and I'm like, you know who Jungle Boys is?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
They have no idea,
Yeah.
and they smoke consistently, consecutively. Like they're heavy consumers. They have
Yeah.
no idea who that is.
Right.
You know, so it's a different world. There's two different worlds.
Exactly. The real world and the fake world.
yeah, and they're not there yet.
Mhm.
You know, and I think that Florida, in the market that it's situated in, is keeping it very, very
Far and distant.
Yeah,
Super far
you know,
and distant.
and in the rest of the world, it's moving quick. It's it's like a hurricane and a tornado and an earthquake.
And it
are
leaves it
all
right
about
there.
to happen
yeah.
at the same time in the space.
And a
it's,
tsunami. Don't forget the
Yeah.
tsunamis.
Yeah, and the tsunami's gonna hit, and
Is-
it's like, who's gonna last?
Yeah. Ooh, we know that.
Yeah.
Is that what you foresee for Florida?
That's what I see for just even the market in general, at least, for a while until, I don't even, it's going to be a while until we establish and all agree
It's
on
open
what that's going to
territory.
look like.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we don't have nothing going on. Like it took a while for Colorado. As I said, like with Florida, the same thing. With
Yeah.
our hip hop
Yeah.
culture, it's the same thing. As I said, we're always lost in the sauce. It's
Yeah.
like crazy. Like Florida's like just like, oh, you're in your own world. Like you get me? Like we're in our own. That's what it is. Everything here is the last
Yeah.
thing to come. Like only thing comes up through here is cocaine. But everything else, we're like the lie. We know that.
Not
already,
anymore.
yeah. I know, I'm teasing.
Not
But
anymore.
we were the ones that ran that route. But anyway, now everything is like hard to get here because we're like,
Yeah.
you get me? We're at the like the bottom of the
Yeah.
bottom. It's like the keys. So for information to hit the keys or
Yeah.
a product to hit the keys, they're all the way. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
in the water. You know what I mean? They're like in the water.
Yeah.
We're in the water, but they're in the water.
Yep. Yep. It's crazy, man.
I think that, they're loosening up on the licensing and the MMTCs and
Yeah.
all the facilities are, they see the forecasting of the future and they understand, okay, we're going to have to bring these brands in. People are familiar with these brands, and anybody that I talk to that has, a community and a network of value, I tell them to make sure that they're doing the right things, to have their own community and value and have it in a place that they can actually conduct it and pivot it. Whether and Burner's a great example. With the culture and the community that he built around the merchandise.
Shouts to Burner, man. That's the big homie,
Cookies.
man. Yeah. That's the Bay Area familia right there, man.
You already know where you can get it.
Weed seeds.
He's the god.
Yeah, that's the homie, man.
But that was a strategic move on his part. I mean, I don't even think Jungle Boys did it as well as that. Not a lot of people are.
He's the branding guy,
Yeah,
and the thing is, he
brand.
raps. So he's like, it's not that. Let's be clear about the Jungle Boys and Cookies brand. It's just two different things.
Two different things.
But the thing is, like, we know Burner. That's why I say he's a face card.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get me? He's a face card. Like, I don't know Burner like that, but we know Ivan. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's that he's out more, and these guys are more in the cut. That's just it. You know what I mean?
It's
That's
a different world,
yeah.
different brand, different world, different network.
They're into building systems. Jungle Boys are into like wax face. They're into building. Remember the systems. Like you know what I mean. Right now they're building some monolithic structure right now in Nevada that's gonna knock everybody out.
Yeah.
So like hello,
they got
but
the bomb genetics.
But he's just the face card. He goes around and networks with the people, and then that's how he's like doing a lot more grassroots.
Yeah.
You get me? He's doing a lot more, and that's what he's
But
doing.
But that's what I think it takes.
Definitely
right now,
definitely
handshakes, pictures, all that shit.
Yeah, that's what
How
it's all
else
about.
do you build your brand in this industry?
You have to,
right?
You have
And
to.
even
And that's what he's
within the
doing an
culture
excellent
community.
job at.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to
exactly.
Burner, man. Salute to Burner, 'cause
You
he's killing it in that sense. Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely, man.
Yep.
So, where do you guys see what you got going on right now in 5 years? Let's say the THC grows and the app, especially the app.
The
How do you
app?
connect that app? What do you see? You see it like growing with like our like-minded people.
Definitely with the app, really just formulating a tight, close-knit community that we can all really, really move fast and furious through the industry together
Pun
before
intended.
it eats us alive. Right.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
for
you're
real
right.
though.
But it's
feel
gonna
that.
be. That's what I say. Watch this.
I feel that.
I know for a fact. Watch this. I know. You know. I'm gonna say there's gonna be two types of markets here because they exist in the real world.
Yep.
We got
That's
the
just the
white
truth.
collar market, and
Right.
then we have the black market. I am saying it
And
here.
the legacy.
And that's what's gonna exist, the black market.
Right.
Because remember, that's what started all this.
Right.
So it's gonna.
And we're not talking racism.
Just
Yeah,
the industry.
to be
because
clear.
This is one
No,
of the
we're talking
things
about
that-
the mainstream, and then there's always
watch
the
what I mean.
underground,
This
the
is
street,
what-
the
this is
stuff.
the-
But what about industrial?
No, what I mean is they're gonna have their thing, but watch the black market will be like your safe space.
Yeah.
You understand that
Yeah.
world exactly? That corporate world, that's like, okay, $1 billion, 10 billion, 30 billion. You get me? So
Yeah,
this will
yeah.
be our safe spot right here, the black market.
Yeah.
You know, where we thrive, where we don't get taxed.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Sorry, I got carried
Everybody
away.
said it like a
Of course I
chorus.
pay tax.
Allegedly.
Of course I pay tax.
Disclaimer.
Everything. I pay tax every day. I leave my house, double tax,
Every
triple tax,
single
quadruple.
day.
Everything is tax.
Yes.
Sorry.
I
You
think
know
it would
that.
be so hard though for even any small operator to compete eventually.
Yeah.
The prices have
She's
dropped.
right though. She's on to something.
You know,
'cause
you
it's
know,
true.
you
I mean,
know,
it's-
The little guys are getting taken out little by
They're
little.
done. They're
Why
fighting
do
with
it?
each
Especially
other.
after
They're
this whole,
fighting the cartel. They cut the
pandemic
monster
thing,
off.
yeah.
They know then the little cartels fight within each other. The
Facts.
infrastructure, so they
Kill
know
each other
there's
off.
just a few people that will remain.
And instead of
Facts.
working together, right?
Exactly. Bang bang
That's what
style.
I'm trying
That's
to create.
hard.
Yeah,
That's
you
So
know
hard.
that's
what I
why I like this concept that
Yeah.
with the highly connected app. I love it. I
Yeah,
really
exactly.
like what you guys got going on.
And it's
Almost.
it's
Give
the
him a moment.
it's
But-
the middle market. You know, like you can have the low price, the
Yes, safe zone. Economical.
economical,
Strategic.
the low economical, you know, for everybody low level stuff, and then they'll have the high end stuff.
Yeah.
But the middle ones that are doing white labels here, the middle ones that are just, you know, getting it and then redistributing it.
And then another
You know,
tax there.
Yeah,
Because
another
it ran
tax
through
there.
somebody's
So
hands.
those-
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Keeping
exactly.
it 100.
So
Mhm.
those middle people is gonna get weeded out, is what I think.
Facts.
But then everything, you know, with the apps now,
Mm-hmm.
highly connected app and the Weed Teas mobile app and the Weed Teas online, I believe everything's gonna go online because also the government is limiting the square footage for the brick and mortars.
Yes.
So all the license holders,
That's another fight.
yeah, they're
Every
fighting
time.
for territory because you know, everything you drive down Biscayne Boulevard just here in Miami, there's like in like a 1 mile spread, there's like 10 dispensaries. Now every state goes into like, well, you can't be in such a distance from parks, recreational,
yes, to the churches. We already know
schools,
The
man,
zoning,
yeah.
that's how they can get
and
you.
all of that. So there's not enough also brick and mortar
to feed everybody that's
feed
outside.
everybody
Yes.
that's out there.
That's why
So
you're saying online is the best way to
it's
get a hold. Yeah,
online.
exactly. Facts.
and but also, you know, it affects everything. It affects real estate. It affects, you know, every the local community.
Yeah.
Because now the local growers or the local dispensaries that want to come in and get that brick and mortar, they're outnumbered by the big bucks.
Of course.
Big corporate.
Of course.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
You know,
It kind of leaves no hope for
Exactly.
the little guys.
yeah.
So that's why we always tell you could go back to work for UPS is hiring.
Don't be mad. UPS is hiring.
That's what I-
49K a year.
Hey, listen,
that's
some
cruel.
things
You
are
cold.
not like for some people. Yes,
Yeah.
like watch this. We understand failure, but like, how long can you live in that failure? That's like a different type of sickness,
Yeah.
and that's where
It's-
I live
No,
until I
yeah.
figure it out.
Right.
And then I'm like, look at me, and then they be like, oh man, but it took that long to get there. You get me? Because you were not born with that skill. That's what I
Right.
tell everybody. So it's gonna take you a different skill set to acquire the skill, then to figure it out, and then to make it pop.
Exactly.
But I'll go through it,
Exactly.
smiling.
Yeah. And guess what? He goes to sleep at 6:59 a.m.
And I wake up at 7 a.m. excited about life. Like, excited. No, excited.
It's the key, because I always say it's always a great day because it's always where you make it.
Facts.
It's
That's quotable
where
right
you
there.
make it.
Bars. Bars.
I say that, I'm like, you're not gonna ruin my day. That's what I say to myself. Any encounter with bad energy, I'm like, you're not gonna ruin my day. And today, I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like going into that space. I stayed in my own space because I'm like, I don't want that energy.
Yeah.
Like, you get
So
me? Because
Henry-
people walk where
Yeah,
people go
absolutely.
into places where they're not loved or wanted,
Absolutely.
and you don't have to do that to yourself.
Right.
You get me? You do not
Definitely.
have to do that to yourself.
Exactly.
To walk into a place where you're not wanted or loved is real.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
real. Business or
Not
friends?
wrong.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Henry. So you're the owner of Weed Seeds, or you're the president? What are you?
Yes,
what are your
I'm the
actual
creator,
position?
the founder, and CEO of
Everything.
Weetsies. Yeah.
He's
Uh,
Elon.
Oh, no, I'm just.
He's
just
the
curious
Elon.
to know. Just curious to know, so that
Yeah.
way we know.
He's
who
Jeff. He's Jeff.
We deal directly with you, right?
AKA Jeff Bezos.
Generals deal with generals.
Generals deals with generals. You already know.
Yeah.
I got you. Whatever you need.
No. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm serious about the theme song. I think you.
Oh,
guys-
100%.
I think yeah.
We gotta
That's easy.
we gotta
That's
we got
That's easy.
we got the jingle. We gotta come up with the jingle. The thing is that
I
people
think
kept
THC
asking
could kill
us,
the jingle
"Hey, are
for
you
you."
gonna put the ice cream truck jingle because of the Wheaties mobile?"
Yeah,
truck?"
yeah.
And I said, well, no, you know, the thing is, that's crossing a gray line,
A
because
very big line.
because
Yeah,
if you
they'll
could,
get you.
if you put an ice cream truck jingle with
Yeah.
it's
You don't want to.
That's
you don't wanna
dangerous.
attract kids.
It's
You don't wanna
I got a
confuse it.
key word. It's
Yeah.
dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's real.
It's dangerous.
Because you're gonna look at it
Yeah.
like you're inhumane.
different
or
than
something.
exciting.
Right,
It's
like,
not cool.
are you
It's different
trying
than
to offer this-
exciting.
Yeah,
It's different than
you're
exciting.
crossing
And
a
you know, the
different
thing is, and I get it. It came with well intention. You know,
Yes.
everybody's
Of course.
saying it
in a good fashion.
and they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, you're like the ice cream truck for adults. Put the
Yeah.
ice cream truck jingle." And we're like, "No,"
Okay, no. No.
but it's
Cancel you.
but we
yeah, very
real
cancel,
quick,
yeah.
real quick. But
Yeah, we ain't trying to get canceled.
right, and but it is needed. I think it's something that it has to have it.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Got
it.
it.
It's got it has a ring to it. I always say it makes people smile when you say it.
When he
Wheaties.
sees that, no, it's true. I already loved it. You know, I already loved it.
No, we got you. It's only right. THC Crew does the theme song for
Wheat seeds.
Oh, that's right. It's
Yeah,
only
yeah,
right.
it's
It's
only
only
right.
fitting.
It's
Did you
only
know we
right.
launched the marketplace
It's
on
almost meant to
420
be.
of 2020? It's almost
That's
meant
Nice.
to be.
Damn, 420 deuce.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
You know, our
that's the
first show
strategy.
I think was on 420, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what's
For
up.
real?
This is like many years ago.
Oh, I'm like, wow.
And then we launched
Many
Wheaties
years
Mobile
ago.
on 420 of 21. Also.
Shouts to my brother Nasty too. He was the one that booked us for that show.
That's
We
cool.
killed that show. It's my brother Nasty. He's my day one. That's Yeah, he always tells the story when a DJ at his party. Oh, bro, oh my God. He brought all his people and the cops came at 10 p.m. and they shut down the party. Oh my God. And then, whatever. I knew some of the cops and they let us keep some of the friends inside and keep the party rocking. Whatever. He always tells the story. I love you, bro.
That's what's
Congratulations. I know he just had a kid too. So he watches all this shit. He's on everything.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man. Yeah, it's cool that I love what you guys are doing in the space, man, and I love where we're going with all this. We're ready to get into this Fuego versus Smoke segment or what?
No, I wanted to see how she feels about the administration.
Oh, I asked her already.
Yeah.
No, he didn't go. I don't think she answered it properly, so I definitely
Oh my God.
I want to know about
You
what's
wanna
going
put her
on.
in the hot seat?
Yeah.
I kind of understood that was a political question, but then
she
I'm
bounced
like,
it
how are we
differently.
going? And she just went with like, well, the dispensary's not here.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. That's not what we was looking for.
I was like,
No, because she's speaking local politics, bro. Remember,
politics.
It's like Nicole Lynn said.
I was like, oh,
we
she
gotta
got it
focus
like
on the
that.
local
And I'm
politics.
Like, I really thought I really did think you was talking about the president and shit like that.
That's how I feel. Because
Yeah, no,
I
but she
feel-
played
I
it
feel
smart
like-
though. I
But
ain't
she
gonna
made
lie.
it very
I'm like, no,
political.
she against it. Hey,
And I was
she
like,
against
whoa.
it.
He's trying to set me up over here.
As long
She
as
that shit. The local dispensary's doing good. That's all I'm worried about. Shit moving right for me.
Yeah.
No, but I feel you. What? I guess he's, he loves to get into this political talk.
How do you feel like right now? What's going on? Because I know when Trump was here, it was different. So that's just why I just want to
From
clear
your
it up.
perspective, how's it looking?
How
Right?
do you feel?
I think that honestly, there's a lot of things that, nothing is moving as fast as cannabis or
No, it's okay.
the plant.
Except crypto.
Yeah.
Except crypto.
Well, crypto is, that's moving, but it's still unstable.
It's kind of very
We're
unstable
still
right now, actually,
questioning
but yeah.
it. NFTs,
Extremely
it
unstable.
was moving, unstable.
But THC is very
But-
stable.
but THC
we know it's a medicine. It's the new beer. Nobody's even selling cigarettes.
Well,
that's crazy.
no,
Nobody
yeah.
even smokes cigarettes. For
Yeah.
real, for real. They
Yeah.
never see them in
They're-
the stores.
the
Well, they're
the
actually-
vape industry kind of killed the cigarettes.
Yeah,
the
the
cigarettes, but
for
also
real.
They kind of handled
the
that, right?
largest
They did.
the largest cigarette company, they already came out and said they're gonna phase out completely
Yeah, because
by 2035.
yeah.
They're not gonna be
They
in the
don't matter
cigarette
because
business.
Wow.
they already made.
Yeah.
Listen, they already made their 100 quadrillion, quadrillion, chameleon, quadrillion,
Killed everybody.
almost facillion, quadrillion, trillion, almost a billion,
Crazy.
billion, 100 quadrillion
Disgusting.
dollars. So
Now
they're
they're
not
gonna
worried.
take over our industry.
And they were
They're gonna
and
try.
they're gonna switch.
They're gonna try.
They're gonna
Oh
try,
my
but
God.
That's why what you guys are doing is very, very
Smart,
important and a
yeah.
very pivotal thing. It's very, like you said, strategic.
Very
And I think it's very crucial that people like us really come together right now that really have
understand
these
the meaning.
and understand and that
Mhm.
have our, because we have
Yeah.
our following, we have our movements, we have our no matter what. So it's all about us connecting
Yeah.
these dots and really,
it's
strengthening.
really interesting way that you say that because Amazon can come in and flick a switch and do
And
what I'm
do you
doing
out,
with
yeah.
Wheaties.
That's
Uber
the
can
problem.
come in and do a flick a switch, do
Super
what I'm doing with
flick a switch.
Wheaties,
Flick the
mobile,
switch.
and it's game over. But what they don't have is our culture, and they don't have.
That's what they're trying to tap into.
Exactly, and what they don't have is that we're creating a movement. It's not about
Absolutely.
we're bringing the industry to everyone's fingertips and saying, no, this is normal. Let's normalize this. No, we
Absolutely.
got trucks delivering. No, yeah, you can just order it online. It should be as normal as that,
Right.
because it's only natural, right? So that's exactly what we're doing is creating that movement versus here comes Amazon and it comes out with their Amazon strain. that would be whack as shit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
They
work.
won't buy it. They won't buy
Exactly.
it. That's 100.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's what's happening right now on a certain scale, right? Like, because you see it like going on with these dispensaries or whatever. People will go and grab whatever from there, right? And then it's just a lower grade of THC. It's just a lower grade of, you know what I mean? It's just not the same. And then homie down the street got the gasolina. You'd be like, wow. You'd be like, whoa. And it's a clear difference, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's I see that in what's going on with what you're saying right now. Because even though Amazon might be a bigger monster and come in and take over the space, they're still going to be the certifiable,
They're the,
right?
they're the
Yeah.
go-to
Quality.
guys. Like they say, the
Eventually,
Walmart world.
the
yeah.
go-to.
It
in
will all
this
merge
space, right?
eventually, right?
You think so?
Everyone
You think
will,
everybody will sell out?
It will absorb. It will absorb. Yeah,
that's how it works.
I
It's a sellout world.
You know,
It's a sellout world.
So you don't think anybody will hold out?
I think that there'll be avenues for
You don't believe in
small
independence?
avenues. Yeah, I mean, there's craft breweries, right?
Right.
There's private wineries.
Right.
Yeah.
But for the masses, I mean, there's, mass production and
Facts.
there's a different shelf space,
Yes.
right?
Ooh, shelf space.
And
Top
there's
shelf, mid shelf.
exactly, so building that
top shelf.
brand in the community, how
Yeah.
we focus on, I think that brings the value. So whether or not we decide to be that small player or get eaten up into the world, if we have that value to pivot and leverage into the future of the space, and I think that's the biggest thing that people need to realize is, it's not about the quick sales, because that shit come and goes. But if you can do it every time, no matter what product, no matter what you say,
that's
you
hard.
know,
Yeah.
and then you have that reputation, you're vetted, and you can make those moves no matter where and pivot however necessary.
Right.
And then you're super valuable.
Yes.
Then you
Right.
got a winning formula.
Exactly. And now now you have leverage over that mass production,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Very,
think that's
very smart.
the future for sure.
No, I see it. I see it clearly. Yeah, that's free game, y'all. Man, take notes.
Yep.
Take notes if you're in the
That's all it
space. These are jewels right here. Like, this is real talk.
And it really has to come down to the culture. You
Yeah.
know, it has to come down to the people. There's a lot of corporate dollars out there. With the very corporate dispensaries. It's and they got no culture, and people walk out, and people.
That's
know
what I'm
it.
saying. Yeah.
And because you guys are the ones who decide. People,
Consumers.
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 Most
Yep.
important people in the space. I always tell everybody. I ask somebody, I'm like, "Are you in the industry?" They're like, "No."
Yeah.
But I smoke, and I'm like, "Okay, you're a consumer, so you're super important."
Well, they're saying
Little
that
do
there's
you
like
know.
they're saying that there's like a certain law, right? That
Yeah.
restricts the dispensaries from putting out a certain percentage of THC or something, right?
It just they're
Right?
wording it
Am I
really
wrong?
weird.
Right?
I call it draft beer.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's almost like
It's-
almost like
They're,
light
they're
beer.
trying
Yeah.
to restrict.
They're
it a lot.
playing
Yeah.
games, but so back to what you're saying with the politicians and
Mm-hmm.
all, as you continue to grow, you understand that those are the people that are calling the shots, and those are the
Right.
people that are making the
Right.
needle move. And if you want your needle to move, then you got to contribute, you got to
You gotta
pay
grease them
attention.
palms.
Yeah, exactly, and keep your eyes peeled,
They
so
call it play ball. You gotta play ball.
exactly, put me in.
Hey kid, you gotta play ball. It's the major leagues. Kid.
Exactly. Right, and contribute.
Greedy politicians, man.
Yeah.
They're killing the game, man. They're
It's-
killing the game.
It's crazy because any big corporation, certain dispensaries will come in and they just drop dollars and lobby the heck out of it, and politicians just dance for them.
Crazy.
It's
crazy.
And what ends up happening, they start taking over a state, and they start trying to push out the little guys.
Right.
And it,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I really see where you guys are coming from, and I see the urgency. I
Like
see the
Walmart.
urgency.
Walmart took all the
Yeah.
grocery
Yeah.
stores.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, we ain't got to
It's
talk about it. Oh,
yeah.
Walmart
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
"Bow, bow." I'm just saying,
it's the
Walmart.
same thing.
Shouts to
happening in this
Sedano's,
industry.
man. Shouts to Sedano's. Sedano's still kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
Sedano's,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sedano's
Yep.
is one of the few, Fresco's out there,
Yeah.
which was the old Winn-Dixie.
Win
chain.
Dixie, yeah.
Publix is still out there. But yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part, Walmart killed the game. They took
Killed
over
all
the
the
game.
mom and pops.
Just
Yeah.
like CVS and Walgreens killed all the little mom and
Yeah,
pop pharmacies.
all
Remember?
of them.
Yeah.
Remember
All the
back
local
in the 80s,
drugstores,
it was
yeah.
all the little local drugstores. That's it.
Yeah.
There's barely any of those. I mean, in Hialeah you find a few, but that's like very rare. Hialeah is like it's like a
Small,
like an odd little. You know what I mean?
Our little
Yeah.
world of
Yeah.
It's odd little.
I
world.
almost find it weird every time
Yeah.
that I see the one lonesome says drugstore.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
when-
Yeah.
like when does it
Skeptical,
ever
right?
say drugstore? Why does it say
exactly.
drugstore?
Because they sell
It
drugs.
almost becomes like a rarity.
Yeah, it actually says drugstore.
It's the 60, 70.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the drugstores worldwide holding us down.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Crazy. A lot of things have changed, man. I was gonna ask you guys, what do you guys feel about social media and the whole technology boom? You guys, because a lot of people say it's a gift and a curse. Obviously,
Yes.
we use it a lot
Yeah,
for
yeah.
our businesses, and
Right.
we thrive. But there's a lot of issues going on with that, with the mental health and things like that, right? like people get on social media, they get depressed or whatever, right? What do you guys think about that? What's your take on that?
I think everybody's different. You can utilize it different ways. Me, I personally use it for business. If
Right.
I don't think if I had it,
That's
if I
what
didn't
I'm
have
saying,
it,
yeah.
I don't know if I would use it. And but the fact that I get on, I could probably contribute a little bit more in activity because I use posting, but you get busy and stuff. But
Right.
I think that it's a free platform that you can leverage it in the right way if you know how to do so.
Yeah.
Right, but it could be a bad activity. I think so too.
Right.
Take your attention and stuff. But really, I think that it's a tool. So at the end of the day, if you know what you're utilizing it for, you have a plan, you're gonna execute it. It could be a good activity.
You turn it on and you turn it off.
Yeah, turn it on, turn it off. Leverage it, use it. But man, scrolling and stuff, you see people just sitting there, zombies, bro,
Talk to them.
zombies.
That's what I said. Listen, I
dog.
seen people in Walmart. Watch this. I was telling my girl, I'm like, babe, because you FaceTiming your boo, and you're like, I'm like, look at this one. She's just stuck in the middle of the aisle, not even shopping, and she's just looking at her cart, but really on her phone. And you see like that same method, but you see that same method, people
Yeah,
driving.
that dopamine hit.
People driving too.
People driving.
That's
And they
Scroll.
drive.
And they
That
drive.
scroll is
Yes.
that dopamine.
Yeah,
hit.
Yeah.
that's a drug. It's the same.
Crazy.
This is casino. This
So that's what I'm saying.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This same drug, the technique to this is
This is-
basically a casino application. What does a
Yeah.
casino does? It's a roulette
Yeah.
and it's scrolling.
Yeah.
So this is the guy took the same application. That's what I was explaining to somebody and put it on Instagram. That's all it is. It's
That's
the
all it
same
is.
information translated to this. That's it.
And it's crazy how they've got us stuck on that. You know what I'm saying?
And the luck of the draw, who
Yeah.
gets seen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They and their Instagram. What I tell people is, I love it. They'll help. Watch this. You do the best that you can, and then all of a sudden, somebody's in the middle of Wyoming with just trees and takes the same pictures every day and has 16, 17,000 likes. You understand that?
Yeah.
That's why I tell you, it's like because they know that those people actually do not care about IG like we do care.
Yeah.
So that's why they give them the benefit of the doubt. You get it? Like a girl with a dog, and you're like, dude, I don't understand this, but it's just that's what Instagram is good to to give you a bad day. Like you're gonna use it for business, but pay me. Don't
Right.
use it for business and try to be slicky.
Right.
No, you pay me if you want to use it for business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. They know that. They know,
Yeah.
bro. They know.
I mean, that's what it is. At the end of the day, they got the viewership, right?
All down pack.
It's become like the new dude. There's more eyes on there than
It's-
like on the Super Bowl at times, right? Like,
Yeah. It's
like
crazy.
TV isn't shit anymore, right?
On a
Not
Tuesday.
TV and radio,
Tuesday.
On a
yeah,
Tuesday.
right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
T-
It's crazy.
yeah. TV.
The
It's
attention,
crazy.
the attention on
TV's
on
gone.
Yeah,
these
TV's
things, these
gone.
devices,
Talk
yeah.
to them. TV's
Yeah.
gone,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
This is TV.
This,
right here.
this yeah.
Well,
This
I heard
is TV.
something-
Yeah.
This is
I heard
the
something
TV.
where I forgot which app is gonna televise the NBA now. So I said, "Oh my
And-
God, that's the end of network television." Then.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
Because
Yeah,
that's the
they're
last
killing it.
thing
Yeah,
the
that's
networks
it.
had
Yeah.
was the
that little bit of promo
Right?
exclusive. Yeah,
That's it.
exclusivity is Dunsky.
They
I forgot which app.
they
I think
took
it
the
might be
eyeballs
ESPN or something. Yeah.
away into
Yeah.
people's phone.
Crazy.
Yeah. And what's it's a tool. Yeah, it's funny. It's a tool for the mind, but fucking Steve Jobs said it's a tool for the mind.
That's a quote.
This
That's a
is
quote.
this is yeah, but
A
this
quote
is
from
but
the
this is
GOAT.
what's crazy. It's a tool if you want to use it to get ahead,
Yeah,
Of course.
but it's a detriment if you let it use it.
yeah.
If you let it use you,
yeah.
and it is gonna use you.
It's
And that's why
it's
I
a
started
tool
off,
regardless.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I started off with we all use it for
Yeah,
business,
right.
right? But I see the
Yes.
detriment that it's having, the effect it's having on society,
Yeah,
especially the
people,
younger
yeah.
kids, especially the girls
yeah.
with the image.
Women, like I said,
yeah,
for women,
exactly.
because women have. This is what I tell my
Yeah.
girls. So check it out. Women, especially, like, because remember, a woman has to look beautiful at all times, right? So like, certain women see a woman and like, oh, I don't look like her. I can never be her. But and then you start bringing that into your life every day. Like, I'm supposed to
Inferior,
look and
yeah,
see, like,
inferiority.
every girl now is like, for a while now, for the past 3 or 4 years, everybody's Kim Kardashian.
The same
girl-
shape,
you're
More
like,
than 3 or
figures.
4
Yeah.
years.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever, but you
Because
get
that's
me?
the image that they want.
It was
Right.
Britney Spears, and then it went to Paris Hilton. You
Right.
get me the trend. So.
Yeah. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, like I said, it's always a tool. Who's using the tool?
Who's using the
Right.
tool? Yeah.
Right.
Is it
And
are
you're
you letting the
addicted, yeah.
industry, mainstream industries, use a tool against you, or are you using
The
it
tool again,
as a tool to
prosper.
get ahead and
Yeah.
prosper?
And therein lies the key, I think.
That's the key.
Exactly. That's the key
Therein
to
lies the
using
key.
social media. You use it.
Yeah.
Don't let it use you.
Yeah, we know.
Exactly.
We know.
It's not
Yep.
necessarily for entertainment. People get it twisted. It's not
Right.
entertainment, bro.
It is not.
Like
Yeah.
the TikTok app. You guys know, like in China, you know what it's all about, right? It's all
Uh-huh.
about the kids and the
Prosperity.
chemistry projects.
Good stuff.
Learning.
Yeah, they figure out
Not
math
just
in their
projects.
brain.
ghetto stuff that we see in
Right.
the States here. This
Well,
is
actually,
facts.
Over here,
the
it's all
CEO
about
of TikTok
twerking
said
and
it.
all this ratchet stuff.
They
Yeah.
asked him, "Do you show the same content in Asia
No.
as you
No.
show in America?"
No.
And he said,
No.
said no in an interview openly. He said, "No, we
We feed us garbage.
in Asia we show we to the kids we show more educational content."
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's literally said that.
Yeah,
and then
we
he
know.
goes and then he goes in America, and then he changed the wording. He said in
Yeah,
America,
yeah, it's trashy. It's not
kids,
classy.
yeah, kids like to see more fun stuff.
Yeah,
He said.
Is that what the consumers
So that's the political way.
Yeah.
To put it.
That's what the consumers are calling for,
That's what
though.
they want.
But
Trash.
that's
what they
that's
want.
Remember when Donald Trump was
You
trying
know.
to cancel them? He was trying to like say
Oh.
no more TikTok. Like we
Right,
don't need
right.
this app.
Right,
We don't need this app in America. We want to get rid of it. It doesn't work for us.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's
hated
all
on him,
we
right?
need Trump.
A lot of people say
We need Trump back.
China. It's from China.
Trump, I
it's
miss
no
you.
good. Hey, he's hilarious. Man.
Trump will
He
help
did-
all
he
of us
called
get
it, though.
rich.
he called it. He said COVID came from China.
We knew that.
What happened? What happened earlier the year?
He was never
They just
wrong.
admitted it.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
never.
He was never
You
wrong.
know what's funny? Watch this. That's
Crazy.
I'm gonna get right. This is Fuego Talk. I don't
Fuego
have time to play games. When the world, watch this. Let me get right to it. So I'll make you think differently. When the whole world
tapping.
stop. What I gotta point it out.
He gets
Because I'm
mad.
excited. I'm excited.
Let me
No.
tell you something.
Because this is different here. This is different. This is like not ghetto talk. This is executive class talk. When the whole world comes to agreeance to stop everything at the whole world, I just want to know who's their leader, what room they went into to be
Yep.
told this information that we're going to stop the world for 8 to 9 months and everyone has to stay home. I'm done. I'm going to tap out of that one.
It's ridiculous.
We smarter
Who's the
than
one?
most.
Yep.
We smarter than most.
It's
Very
ridiculous,
smarter than
bro.
most.
And then you can walk into a restaurant with the mask on, but you can sit down at the table, take off the mask, and then put it back. Like,
on.
get the fuck, bro.
Yeah.
There's so many holes in that. I
Yeah.
could like poke holes all day
All
in
day,
that
yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
ridiculous. Like I don't even want to. And now with
Sorry.
the whole vaccine
He got-
and the
Yep,
side
nope.
effects, it's just crazy. I don't even want to get into that. But
But
let's do the Fuego versus Smoke segment before, because we might be cutting it close. We got to do the Fuego versus Smoke.
no,
Yes. What? No. What?
no. Let's just go right into get it off your chest.
No.
Get it
Let's
off.
get a 2-piece. It's a 2-piece. We got
No,
8
but we
minutes,
gotta
6 minutes.
All right. Go ahead. Get
It's
it
a
off your
2-piece.
chest.
Go ahead. Well, usually how we end the show because it's the
Okay.
studio. We were gonna do like Fuego Smoke, but
Okay.
it's
I
gonna
still
take too
want to
long.
do it.
It's
Let's
gonna
do the
take
get
too
it off
long.
your chest first.
So get it off your chest is basically, before we end the show on a positive note, a negative note, anything you want to say before you leave our realm.
Anything you want to get off your chest.
Good or bad, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know you want to
Okay.
snap. I know
Oh,
you want to.
shit.
I know you want to snap. Go ahead.
Good or
Go
bad. It
ahead.
doesn't matter.
What do I want to get off my chest?
Good or bad.
You got something?
You
It's
could-
just me?
Yeah, both.
You
first.
It's just
One
me?
first.
You got something?
No, both of y'all. Yeah,
One
you
at
can
a
go
time.
first. You want to go first? But
No,
ladies,
he's
you
first.
should go
Yeah,
first.
Oh, okay. Now you guys want to pull that shit.
Come on, man. Motherfucking
On
Jones.
the spot. On the
Jones.
spot.
Who?
On
Motherfucking
the
Jones.
Hey.
She's turning colors. We got
Oh
her
my
there.
God.
We got her
Nah,
there.
just
now.
whatever you got on your mind that you've been wanting to talk about. It could be, you know what I'm saying, whatever. It don't matter. It could be fucking Drake's new album sucks.
You
or
could be
whatever.
talking
I
to
don't know.
God.
Damn.
You could be
I don't
talking
know.
to God. You could be
Whatever.
talking to a friend. We don't know. We just want you to put it out there because energy comes back once you speak on it.
Energy.
That's what it is.
All right.
So we
all
just,
right.
Fuego Talk is all about getting it off your chest.
I think everyone needs to stop hitting me up and download the Highly Connected app. Stop hitting me up directly and plug in.
Plug into the app. Yeah, that's it, because you
Yeah.
know the boss, so you feel more comfortable just going to the biz office.
Exactly.
So are you
Yes.
on the app like every day? Like you post every day and shit?
Yeah, so when you guys submit to the app, I approve it. It plugs into my network instantly, and then it lets me know. But that's the biggest thing I could say is everybody hitting me up directly it's about to not be accessible, and really just streamlining through the app and just getting it to the network instantly, but communicating with me that way and getting in a situation that everybody is moving and grooving at the pace that I need them to.
Right, there it is. It's the funnel. I call it. What's
Awesome.
I get right now to you, but I call it the funnel.
The funnel.
You understand? Keeping them here to make them jump out to here. We had a problem with our sales because of that.
Right.
They just want to stay on Instagram. So, homie, you buy it on Instagram. Don't blame me, because I can't take you out from that
You
world
came out the funnel.
to go to website. They don't want to. They want to stay IG. There you go. Click sale. Buy. Go. That's it. That's the reality of it. So sad. But anyway, off your chest,
Henry,
my brother.
what do you want to get
Henry.
off your chest?
Over here with Wheaties.
So, well, I'm gonna say this. So Wheaties shouldn't exist. It's like that impossible thing. Mm-hmm. 10 years ago, it was impossible.
It's super impossible.
7 years ago.
We didn't even think like that.
Yeah. Exactly. So
we made it.
We made it.
and the thing is, I call it like the Roger Bannister syndrome. When Roger Bannister, he was the first one to run a 4-minute mile.
Yeah.
Where doctors and physicians thought it was impossible that a physical body could do that in a mile, but 6 months after he did it, like 3 other guys ran a 4-minute mile.
Yeah.
So what happened to the guys that
before?
Yeah,
nothing. They're not recognized no more.
It had to be somebody to think that it is possible.
Thank you.
To visualize
Thank
it
you.
and to say, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. Regardless of what the world thinks it's impossible.
Yeah.
As long as you think it's possible.
Facts.
Because
it's facts.
that's how I made this happen with Wheaties Mobile, the app, everything that's going on. And so it's very, and this is what you got to understand, that it's a very lonely road. because you're the only one who thinks it's possible.
Yes, very lonely.
And so you're the only one who's in control because you're the only one seeing that it is possible.
Yes.
And you just, so the journey for me, it's been, I am what's possible, so therefore I make it possible.
Facts.
And
you're possible
bars.
Pudding. He's possible
Yes.
pudding.
Dude got bars.
He's the possible pudding.
And so
he likes possible pudding.
possible pudding. To put it possibly.
Possible. Inside of the pudding. Because you know there was one of those mix. You'd be like, it's inside the pudding.
It's inside
like
the
you
pudding.
Discover,
Right.
is inside
Right,
the
the
pudding.
proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Bars.
So basically that's where I want to get off my chest, you know.
Anything is possible.
Anything's possible. You
'Cause
just
you
gotta
made
go
it
make
possible.
it happen.
So that's for everybody. That's
Don't
like how you
sleep.
feel the
Take
pressure.
notes.
You feel the pressure.
I'm gonna tell you this. This cup didn't exist until
Facts.
somebody thought it.
I know.
That iPhone didn't exist until somebody thought it.
Yeah.
Weed
Sully,
seeds didn't
watch this
exist
one.
until somebody thought it.
I got a good one for you. Like I told my grandmother, I knew the world was coming to an end once they started packaging up water.
Water.
The biggest resource in the world.
Yeah.
We used to drink water out the
water.
tap
It
when
was
we were
free.
kids. We used to drink
It
water
was-
out of hose.
The
Anyway.
hose.
Yeah, now
Nothing.
it's like bottled water, but
Yeah.
cheers.
And
I
they
remember
sell
in
it to you.
Chicago, the water out
And
the
they sell
tap
it
used to
to
come
you.
out.
It's only
In Chicago, the water out the tap used to come out cold, like from the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah. So what's up? We
Rapid
wrapping
fire?
up? Yeah. No, I mean you want to do it? Yeah. Smoke versus Fuego, real quick.
Smoke
give
versus
them a
One
Fuego.
round.
Yeah,
All right. So
2
this
rounds,
is a quick round.
We'll let
It's
her
supposed
go
to be
first,
rapid,
yeah.
but it's never rapid because we always get into
Details.
explanations.
We're crazy. We're crazy.
But the point is, we throw out a person, place, or thing at you, and then you guys say whether it's Fuego or smoke. Fuego meaning you
Good,
like it,
It's great.
and then
And
smoke if you don't like
is
it. You got
duds.
smoke
It's
with
not
it. You don't
good.
like it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you like it, it's Fuego. If
Fuego.
you don't like it, it's smoke. All right.
So you smoke it if you don't like it.
Yes,
Yeah,
you got
smoke.
smoke.
And-
It's like, man,
and
that's
Fire
it.
is
smoke.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
All
Fuego.
right. So you want me to go first, or you want
Go,
to
you
go?
go first, sir.
All right, Joe Biden.
Smoke.
I just want to know. You got smoke?
Smoke.
Smoke? Oh,
Damn.
man. Everybody got smoke with
Wow.
Sleepy Joe.
Kanye West.
Fuego. I'm gonna say Fuego.
Okay.
Fuego, yeah. I
All right,
agree with the
Fuego.
Fuego, yeah.
What about Kim Kardashian?
Fuego.
Fuego. Yeah, I'm gonna say why
Everybody
it's Fuego.
says Kim Kardashian is Fuego.
Well, here's why though.
She's
Here's why though.
genius.
Hustler.
Yeah, she is. She's a
That's
hustler.
it.
That's it.
That's
Exactly.
it.
We run
Hustler.
that. We
Hustler.
understand that.
You have to
Killing it.
You have to respect the hustle.
Shout out to
Doesn't
Ray
matter.
J. Shout out to Ray J. That boy put everybody on, boy. Shout out to Ray J. Hey, go ahead. You got one more? You got
Yeah,
something?
the American dollar.
To frame it,
What's it worth, right?
right?
Fuego or smoke?
Fuego smoke.
Smoking.
A Fuego.
Okay.
Smoking. Well,
Fuego.
Why is-
It's still capital. We still gotta
So,
get him.
yeah, it's still
yes,
gotta get 'em.
yes,
it means something.
but it's worth 70
Nothing.
cents
It's nothing.
to 20 years now.
Yeah, it's not. It's not
20
has
years
value.
ago, today's dollar is worth 70 cents from 20
$100
years.
is a
Wow.
dollar. Remember, $100 is a dollar.
That's
So I look
crazy.
at it. $100 is a dollar. Just in a grown an
Yeah.
adult dollar bill.
Yeah.
You get
No,
me?
but you just said the fact. It's
No,
actually-
20 years
no,
dollar.
yeah,
It's actually
it's a
20 years ago. The
70
dollar
cents.
was worth
Inflation.
It's worth 20.
Yeah,
You know
It's
what
worth 70 cents
inflation
now.
Is, right?
Yep.
You know what inflation is?
Yeah,
It's 3% every year minimum.
3%
So
every
there we
year.
go.
Count 20 years.
There you go. We know
There you
that's
go.
$6. That's what I tell my son. That's why everything changed.
Yeah.
He's 20, gonna be 21. Everything has changed. $6. You understand that? A lot of people, and that's what I told my son. Pay attention to inflation. See, he understood the message.
Y'all take notes, man.
Fuego,
You already know,
babies.
man. Fuego Talk, where we give it to you raw. You already know what it is, man. Shouts to Krista, motherfucking Jones for coming through. Shouts to
thank
my
you,
boy
guys.
Henry from Weed Teas. You already know, man. Check out Weed Teas. What is it online, right?
Wheaties.com, baby.
WeedTeas.com and the
TheHighCountryGirls.com, the highly connected app.
you already know, man.
THC.
You be the underboss, the Apex, my
THC.
partner Hurricane Joe Easy. Salute. Fuego Talk, we out.
And before we end, this is what always got to leave it with a message of life.
What is it?
Life is like a freeway. You got to learn to get. You got to learn to get out the way, or you're gonna get hit by a car.